Hello student, our today's topic is ratio, proportion and partnership exercise part 4. Now index is exercise questions and then summarize our today's session. Now there is disclaimer. The images used in our slide deck are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and the owners of the images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concern or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. Thank you. Now first we see some formulas of ratio, proportion and partnerships. So first will be A to B. How can we represent A to B in ratio form? So we can represent in fraction form or A ratio B. This is the representation of two numbers. When we comparing two things, two numbers of same magnitude, we can write it into form of A ratio B. Equivalent ratio, if two ratios are equal. Okay, so we can write it A into D equals to B into C. Same form, simplified ratio. What it means by simplifying ratio? It means their greatest common divisor should be 1. Okay, it means only 1 will be the number which can divide A and B, both the numbers. Clear? So A and B will be in simplified form. Mixed ratio. Let x and y and m and n be two ratios, then mx ratio and y is called mixed ratio. What is duplicate ratio? The mixed ratio of two equal ratio is called the duplicate ratio, as x ratio y, if it is given, then x square ratio y square is called duplicate ratio. Subduplicate ratio. The square root of a certain ratio is called its subduplicate ratio. What it means? It means if the ratio is given x ratio y, then under root x ratio under root y is called subduplicate ratio. Clear? Some other formula. Proportion. When two ratios are equal, then they called are in same proportion. So we can write it A upon B equals to C upon D, and the representation of the proportion is A ratio B proportionate C ratio D. Clear? A is called the first proportion, B is called second proportion, C is called third proportion and D is called fourth proportion. Cross multiply, we can do it. A into D equals to always B equals to C if A upon B equals to C upon D. Now what is continued proportion? If A upon B equals to B upon C, then B is the mean proportion or continued proportion. It means A between A and C. So we can represent B square equals to A into C. We can write it. When we cross multiply it, we get B square equals to A into C, which is mean proportion or continued proportion. Direct proportion. If x and y are directly proportional, then x upon y equals to k, where k is a constant. So we can write it kx equals to k into y, where k is constant. Now inverse proportion. If x and y are inversely proportional, then x into y equals to k. K is again constant. So we can write it y equals to k upon x, where k is constant. Clear? Now what is partnership concept? If a group of n person invested different amount of different period, then their profit is the ratio is A into T1, ratio B into T2, ratio C into T3, ratio D into T4, ratio X into Tn, where A is the amount which are invested by the person and T is the time for what time period he invested. Clear? Same way B invested money by the second person and time T2, C invested by the third person money and the time T3. Clear? And the profit will be shared in the same ratio. Clear? Now we will see some questions. First question is, 1 year ago the ratio of Ramu and Somu age was 6:7 respectively. 4 years hence their ratio would become 7:8. How old is Somu? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. We use formula 3.1 in this question. Let present age of Ramu and Somu is R and S. Okay. Now according to question, 1 year ago what will be the age of Ramu and Somu? R minus 1 and S minus 1. And the ratio is 6:7. And after 4 year, it means present age plus 4, R plus 4, present age plus 4, and it is given that in the ratio of 7:8. So if you take the first equation, r minus 1 upon s minus 1 is the 6:7. So when we solve it, we get 7r minus 6s equals to 1. This is our first equation. Now second one, solution to be continued. R plus 4 upon s plus 4, it is given that 7:8. So when we solve it, we get 8r minus 7s equals to minus 4, which is our equation 2. So solving this equation, we multiplying equation 1 by 8 and equation 2 by 7, we get 56r minus 48s equals to 8 and 56r minus 49s equals to minus 28, which is our equation 4. So subtract equation 4 from equation 3, we get s equals to 36. Clear? Now how old is Somu is? Somu old is 36 years. Now in the other way, you can use shortcut R and S. Ramu and Somu ratios is 6:7. So 1 year ago, the ratio Somu's age will be 7x if we're talking about the present age. So Somu age is 7x. Only option D has a number which if we subtract 1, we get a number which is divisible by 7. So that's the correct answer. Clear? Second one. If 33% of A equals to 55% of B, then find the ratio of A and B. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. We use again formula 3.1. 33% of A is equals to 55% of B. So we can write it in that formation. And we change the percentage into fraction form. So 33 multiplied by A upon 100 is equals to 55 multiplied by B upon 100. From there, we get it A upon B equals to 55 upon 33. So we know that ratio will always be in simplified form. So we divide 55 and 33 by 11 and we get A ratio B equals to 5:3. B is the correct answer. Next one. What is the value of 68% of 2/5 of 550? Clear? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Time's up. Let's see the solution. So we can write it 68% of 2/5 of 550. So how can we write it? 68%, 68 multiplied by 2/5 of 550, and when percentage we have removed, we divided by 100 this number. Okay, numerator divided by 100. So when we solve it, we get 68 multiplied by 220 upon 100, which is 748 upon 5. And when we solve it, we get 149.6. A is the correct answer. Next one. If 24 is deducted from 45% of a number, result become 48. What will be the 3 by 8 part of that number? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time will start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Let the number is n. Okay. According to question, 45% of the number, when subtracted 24 from the 45% of the number, is equals to 48. So we can write it 45% of n, which is 45n upon 100 minus 24 is equal to 48. When we solve it, what we get? We get 9n upon 20 minus 24 is equals to 48. Again we solve it. 9n minus 480 is equals to 20 minus 48 into 20. So 9n equals to 960 plus 480. Clear? N equals to 440 upon 9, which is 160. So the question asked is, what will be the 3 by 8 part of that number? So number is 160. So we can calculate it. 3 by 8 multiplied by 160, which is 60, is the correct answer. Next one. 30% of a number is 190.8. What will be 175% of that number? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. So according to question, 30% of a number is 190.8. So what will be the 1% of that number? 190.8 upon 30. So what will be the 175% of that number? We know the 1%, so we can multiply by 175 in that number. We get 1908 divided by 300 multiplied by 175, which is 1113. Clear? A is the correct answer. Next question is, what will be the 32% of 3 by 8 of 1000? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Again, we can do it. 3 by 8 multiplied by 1000 is equals to 375. It is given in the question. Clear? What is 3 by 8? It is given in the question, what will be 32% of 3 by 8 of 1000? So first we calculate 3 by 8 of 1000, which is 375. So now we can calculate 32% of the 375, which is 32 multiplied by 375 upon 100 is equals to 120. So C is the correct answer. Two numbers are respectively 20% and 50% more than a third number. The ratio of the two numbers is, you have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Time's up. Let's see the solution. We using the formula 3.1, let the third number be n. So question says that 20% of n, okay, a number is respectively 20% and 50% more than the third number. So if third number is n, then the first number will be 20% more than n. So how can we write it? 6n upon 5, n plus n upon 5, which is 6n upon 5. Second number will be 50% more than n. So we can write it n plus n by 2, which is 3n by 2. So ratio of 6n upon 5 and 3n upon 5, we can write it 6n upon 5 multiplied by 2 upon 3n, which is 4 by 5. Clear? So we can use shortcut. Let the third number is 100. Then the two numbers are, according to question, 20% more, number become 120. Third number is 50% more, then the number become 150. We make the ratio 120 ratio 150. When we solve it, we get 4 ratio 5. Clear? Next one. A sum of money is to be distributed among A, B, C and D in the proportion 5 ratio 2 ratio 4 ratio 3. If C get rupees 1000 more than D, what is the B's share? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. In the question, it is given that the ratio of A, B, C and D, and it is 5 ratio 2 ratio 4 ratio 3. So C get 1 unit more than D. It is given in the question. According to question, C and D difference between 4 and 3 is 1 unit. And given that C get 1000 more than D, so 1 unit value will be 1000. So share of B, B has 2 unit. So 2 multiplied by 1000, which is 2000. C is the correct answer. Next one. If 0.75 ratio x proportionate 5 ratio 8, then the value of x, okay, there are 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Time's up. Let's see the solution. We are using formula 3.6 in this question. 0.75 ratio x proportionate 5 ratio 8. It is given. Okay. So we can write in fraction form. 0.75 upon x equals to 5 upon 8. When we solve it, we get 5x equals to 6. So x equals to 1.2. B is the correct answer. Next one. Find the subduplicate ratio of 81 ratio 64. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now we are using formula 3.4, in which it is given that subduplicate ratio is equals to ratio of square roots. Okay, so our ratio is 81:64. When we square root these numbers, we get 9:8. So C is the correct answer. Next one. If rupees 872 is divided into three parts proportional to 1/2 ratio, 2/3 ratio, 3/4, then the first part is, you have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Time's up. Let's see the solution. Now the question says that we use formula 3.1. Ratio of three parts of the rupees 872 is given in fraction form. So 1/2 ratio, 2/3 ratio, 3/4. First thing we need to do, we make them in integer form. Okay. So what we can do, we take LCM of denominator, which is 2, 3 and 4. LCM will be 2, 3, 4 is 12. We multiplying this LCM in all these three ratio and we get the ratio in integer form. When we multiplied it, we get 6:8:9. Now question says that 872 rupees divided into three parts. So sum of all these three parts is equals to 23. So 23 unit is equals to 872, because we have total amount 872. So 1 unit value is 37.91. Clear? Now the question says it into three part. What will be the first part? So what is the first part? First part is 6 unit. So we multiplying 37.91 into 6. So we get 227.46 is the correct answer. The fourth proportional of 2, 5, 8 and 15 is, you have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. We use formula 3.5, in which it is given that when we need to find fourth proportional, we can write it 5:8 proportionate 15:x. We can put it x in place of question mark. So how can we write it in fraction form? 5/8 is equals to 15/x. So x equals to 24. P is the correct answer. Two numbers are in the ratio 3:5. If 9 is subtracted from each, then new number are in the ratio 12:23. The smaller number is, you have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Time's up. Let's see the solution. Now we are going to use formula 3.1. According to question says that two numbers are in ratio 3:5. So we can write it letting these two numbers is 3x and 5x. Okay. Now the question says it, when we subtract 9 from the each number, so the ratio become 12:23. So what we can do, 3x minus 9 upon 5x minus 9, which is equals to 12/23. When we solve it, we get 69x minus 207 is equals to 60x minus 108. When we subtract it, so we get 9x equals to 99. So x equals to 11. What is the smallest number? The smaller number is 3 unit. So 3x equals to 3 into x. We put the value of x, which is 11, and we get the value of first smaller number, which is 33. Clear? B is the correct answer. Next one. If a number is reduced by 40%, it becomes 2/3 of another number. What is the ratio of second number to the first number? Clear? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Let the two numbers be A and B. Now according to question says that a number is reduced by 40%, it becomes 2/3 of another number. So we can write it A minus 40% of A becomes 2/3 of B. Clear? When we solve it, A minus 40% of A equals to 40 upon 100. 40A upon 100 is equals to 2/3B. Clear? So when we solve it, we get 60A upon 100 equals to 2 upon 3 multiplied by b, or we can say that 2b upon 3. So b upon a become, we can solve it, 60 multiplied by 3 upon 2 multiplied by 100, which is 9 by 10. So the ratio of the second number to the first number is 9:10. E is the correct answer. Next one. Question given that 5a plus 3b upon 2a minus 3b is equals to 23 upon 5. Then the value of a ratio b. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now we are going using the formula 3.1. Clear? So this is the given equation in the question. So we can use cross multiplication in this question. When we cross multiply, we get 25a plus 15b equals to 46a minus 69b. So when we solve it, we get a ratio b equals to 4 upon 1. A upon b equals to 4 upon 1. So we can write in ratio form a ratio b equals to 4:1. So E is the correct answer. Next one is, if P ratio Q equals to 8:15, Q ratio R equals to 3:2, then find P ratio Q ratio R. You have 3 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now again we are using formula 3.1. P ratio Q, it is given that 8:15. So we need to find P ratio Q ratio R. So first what we can do, we equating R equal Q, because Q in both the ratio, P ratio Q 8:15, Q ratio R is equals to 3:2. So we can equate Q in both the equation, in both the ratios. Okay, so QR multiplied by 5, we get 15:10. Okay, so P ratio Q ratio R, in the first equation Q is 15, and in the second equation we again make them Q and Q 15. So P ratio Q ratio R becomes 8:15:10. C is the correct answer. Next one. If P ratio Q is 8:15, Q ratio R is given 5:8, R ratio S is given 4:5, then P ratio S is equals to, you have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. P ratio Q is given 8:5. Q ratio R given 5:8. So we can make them equal Q. So multiplying 3, because in first equation Q have 15. So when we multiply in second equation by 3, then Q again became 15 and R become 24. So we make them P ratio Q ratio R is equals to 8:15:24. Again we make them R equal. Okay, so R is 24 and in the this R ratio S equation R is 4. So we will be multiplying R ratio S by 6, we get 24:30. So from equation 3rd and 4th, P ratio Q ratio R ratio S become 8:15:24:30. Clear? Now the question says that what will be the value of P ratio S? Okay, so P's value is 8, S value is 30, so it will become 4:15. So A is the correct answer. Next one. Find the fourth proportional of 2, 4, 16 and 7. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to analyze the question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Okay. Now we are going to use formula 3.5, in which we need to find the fourth proportion. So A ratio B equals to C ratio D. In when we understand the formula, we know that A ratio B equals to C ratio D, and A is first proportion, B is second proportion, C is third proportion, and D is fourth proportion. So we can write it 4:16 proportion 7:x. In fraction form, we can write it 4/16 is equals to 7/x. So when we solve it, we get 4x equals to 16 multiplied by 7. By calculating them, we get x equals to 28. So A is the correct answer. Next one. Find the mean proportion between 9 and 64. You have 5 options and 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now we are going using formula 3.7. Let the mean proportion be R. So how can we write it? 9 ratio R proportionate R ratio 64. Okay. So when we write it into fraction form, 9 upon R is equals to R upon 64. So it will become R square equals to 9 multiplied by 64. So square root of 9 is equals to 3. Square root of 64 is equals to 8. So when we multiply by multiplying, we get 24. So mean proportion will be 24 of this question. Okay. Next one. What will be the duplicate ratio of 2:7? You have 5 options and 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution. Now again we are using formula 3.4 in this question. And in this formula we know that duplicate ratio is equals to ratio of squares. Okay. So we have the ratio 2:7. So duplicate ratio will be square of these ratio. So we squaring this ratio 2 square ratio 7 square. So it will become 4:49, which is A part is correct. Okay. Now we are going to summarize our today's session. What is ratio? A comparison of two quantities expressed as a fraction showing how much of one quantity exists relative to another. For example, the ratio of 2 to 3 can be written as 2:3 or 2/3. In the same way, proportion an equation that stated two ratios are equal. Okay, when two ratios are equal, then we say that these two ratios are in same proportionate. So we can write it A upon B equals to C upon D. Then A, B, C and D are in proportion. Clear? Now third one is partnership. In a business context, a partnership is a legal arrangement where two or more individuals share ownership and the management of the business. Profit and losses are typically shared based on the ratio of their investment or agreed term. Clear? Thank you.